This is where my Muay Thai and boxing are at right now. Still a lot to fix, but here's the work. So the three main things I've been wanting to focus on are my balance when I'm checking, so bringing up my front legs, staying on balance. Second thing is not rushing my combos. And the third thing is adding power because I'm pretty aware of my timing. So my timing is pretty good. Coming from a Taekwondo background, that's our main thing that we focus on, is just when people are off balance, that's when we attack. Quick, powerful strikes. But like I said, so my timing is there, but I want to be able to add that power. So that would be the next step. So me and my coach have been arguing a lot lately, with one of the biggest differences in the UFC being that some of the UFC fighters let other fighters walk into the range. And so what we mean by range is when you're at a standstill and you can fully extend your arms, if you can touch the person, they're in your range. So typically, as soon as somebody enters your range, you're going to want to give them a deterrent. You're going to want a leg kick, push kick, jab, cross, something that tells them, get the hell out of my range, because that's where you're safest. So me and my coach both noticed that big time in this last UFC event, Paddy Pimblett versus Justin Gaethje, that Paddy was letting Justin walk into range, and that's what was really messing him up. So with that, that's my biggest correction right now, is just not letting people walk in my range, giving them something to think about as soon as they kind of enter that arm's length range. But I am a big kicker, so before they're even in my punching range, I do kind of throw that feeler as a kick to kind of get the range in. That is also the biggest caveat of being a Taekwondo fighter, is that a lot of my skills focus on angles and a little bit less of walking into my direct range. So even if they're walking straight at me, I'm usually going to go left, right, back to the right, a little bit more counter with that cross, or body kick, counter with the cross. So I do think that I do have a way around that common mistake that a lot of fighters make. But if you guys do see any clips in this video where I do let them walk into my range and I get punished for it, call it out. There's nothing better than some good ridicule. But other than that, so the correction is not letting people walk into range, and the adjustment is throwing that jab, the cross, just giving somebody kind of think about, hey, if I want to enter this guy's range, I'm going to be punished with something. Alright, so I'm going to finish off this video with a little bit of bag work that I was doing the day before the sparring. So this just kind of give you guys a little bit of an insider of what I do to train and how I train to move the way I do. So if you guys notice, when I'm hitting the bag, the main thing is that I'm moving my feet the whole time. Really want to just continue to give somebody different angles to think about, so they can never be too predictive of where I am going to be. But thank you guys for watching. These are going to be the new videos that I post. So if you guys are liking, stick around. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks.